Hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Feed the Beast, season 3. So, what I want to do here is, if you see these apple leaves, these are a really good source of food in the early game. What you can do is you can right click them, and you can actually get these apples. I'm just going to turn my volume down just a little bit. There we go. And basically these apples, as you can see, I was trying to collect them last episode if you remember, but I wasn't having too much luck to be honest. But I've got them now, and that's all that matters. But what I want to work on is getting those power set up. Well, not the power, but my smelter. I believe our survivalist generators are, working. Quite a lot of dust and stuff in here. See, all the energy is getting dumped into here, so I've got 37,000. Not too bad, right? I'm also just going to turn my field of vision. There we go. And what I'm going to get is this thing called the Devnal. It just requires one piece of cobblestone and an apple. Really not too hard. I'm just going to open the player crafting. Here we go, a Devnal. Now what you do, I believe you put cobblestone in there, and then what it'll do is any excess cobble that I pick up, it will destroy it and only allow a stack in my inventory. You can use it to actually place cobblestone, but say, I don't know, well, let's get this cobblestone here, put that stack in there, and then if I keep this in here, it will only keep one stack in my inventory. So I'm mining cobble, whatever. And see, it's allowing me to keep this cobble. Watch what happens when I get over a stack. Might as well take that all. I can see now it's deleting that cobblestone out of my inventory. So it's a really cool tool that you can use when you're mining. I have no idea why they call it the Devnal. To be honest, it's a little bit of a weird name, but it's definitely a cool mining tool. Now this episode, I want to make something called an alloy smelter, and it requires, quite a bit of iron actually. So have I got any iron dust in here? Yeah, I've got a little bit of iron. Put that in there. What else do I need? Actually, I might as well smelt up all of my iron, even though it takes ages in that furnace. Now I need some cobble here. And I need to make 3 furnaces. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So yeah, we need some of this iron, and we also need that machine chassis. Now, right, so this isn't actually too bad of a recipe. Do we have any copper? Yeah, plenty of that. I just need to wait for this iron to smelt up. In fact, I'll just get the copper going. I'll get a few gold gears and a little bit of redstone. Oh, vanilla furnaces are just so slow. I really never noticed how slow they were, but once you just start using modded items, like the modded furnaces, then you go back to vanilla, it's just completely terrible how slow everything goes. So I need some iron bars. Do you have any iron bars? Yeah, here we go. Let's put a few of these guys here. Some iron and a capacitor. Machine chassis, here we go. And now I also need a cauldron, which is just more iron. I don't think I actually have enough of this, so I might have to go mining, get a little bit more iron. It looks like we're a little bit low. And after this though, I need to start getting some tinker's tools going, because I can't just keep using these terrible tools that I'm using right now, because they're terrible. My iron, like vanilla tools, they're just a bit boring to be honest, so I need something a little bit more interesting. I'll just get this cauldron, I'll put that stuff in there, and I'm just going to go mining, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I made myself some pistons, but I realised that we need a little bit more iron. I did get stuff from the strip mine, and I need to go down here real quick and get myself some of that iron. So I'll just show you guys what I did down here. I found like two loads of iron, quite close to each other down here. So around wire level 31 doesn't seem too bad to mine at. I think so. I'm getting some coal, but I'm not too interested in this in the ferrous. We have plenty of that. Oh, some shiny ore. That'll definitely be useful later when we do some thermal expansion, but not particularly useful now. Here we go, some iron. Yeah, I think 2 is just the bare minimum for what we need, because I need 14 iron, so I'm making 7 survivalist generators. Now, I'll let them all run, but the problem is, well, that'll be just enough to power our machines when they're both running at the same time. So I think that setup won't be too bad, as they, you know, they do generate some, like a very small amount of power. So we are going to need quite a lot. So I'll just stick this iron whatever in there. Are you going to get sag milled? Yeah, there we go. Some ores do take longer to process than others though, so just bear that in mind when you're doing it. I don't have any food. I should have some apples somewhere. Do you have any apples? In here, maybe? Yeah, here we go. So this iron should begin to get smelted up. It's gonna take a while though. So I don't really know what to do about this, because this guy is sort of taking in power as well, I believe. Yeah, is he taking in power? I don't know. Yeah, this one survivalist generator really isn't enough. So, you know, I think I'm going to attempt to make one survivalist generator. Don't know what happened to my Minecraft there. So I should, if I just quickly get some redstone in my inventory, be able to make a few of these guys right off the bat. There we go. And, yeah, I'm going to need some coal to power these guys. But they really use such little amount of coal, it's just unbelievable. So what I'm going to do is I don't really know how to put these guys, to be honest. I just want to make a bit of a bank of them, so maybe if I have them like this, maybe. I'm going to have to wait for this iron to cook up though, and then if I just get them started with maybe about 5 coal in each. Doesn't sound too bad, right? There we go, so now they have a little bit amount of coal, you know, just to get them really sort of revved up a little bit, get us some basic RF, but we're going to need some wiring to actually transfer the power, as currently we've got no way of getting power from point A to point B. So yeah, you know, it's alright me just getting these generators here, but if I can't transfer the power, they're just pointless. You know, I'm actually going to take a little bit of coal from these guys. But yeah, the burn time, I can see it's like 12 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't know, I think it's like 13. But yeah, it's just crazy how long the coal lasts in there, so we don't really have to worry too much. So hopefully I now should be able to make another one of these guys. And there we go, that is all my, in fact actually I can make one more lot of survivalist generators, so I'm just going to maybe have a bank of them. I think I'm actually going to have to expand here. Smelted up, so I just need to wait for this last little bit of iron to be smelted up though. Unfortunately it does take absolutely ages. And this is going to be our very basic early game power. As you can see, if I look at Whaler, a few of these are getting power. In fact, these guys aren't making any power. So I'm going to put a little bit of coal in there just to, you know, get them warmed up. And then hopefully what should happen is there should be enough generators here to make these guys be able to run without actually relying on any without like power drainage issues. So I'm just gonna put the last survivalist generator here. I'm just gonna break this guy. Actually, I'm not gonna break him actually because I need him. And do I have any more coal lying around? Yeah, I've got a little bit more. I'm just going to temporarily move this guy up here, and then he's going to provide power to this. Because what I'm going to need to do is just stop him pulling a second. Okay, let's just do nothing with that side. Because what I'm going to need to make myself is something called conduits. I'm going to need to make these energy conduits. These are your very basic ones, and it requires this bind compound. Now, we have some gravel. In fact, I don't know how much gravel actually. No, we don't have enough gravel. That's terrible. And we also need some sand and a little bit of clay to make some conduit binders. Not too bad of a recipe. I just need to find some water. Oh, some spiders lying around, and a zombie with a pick in his head. There we go, let's get rid of that guy. I'm now just going to go ahead. It's really weird not having a Sojourner sash. So I can remember having one of those in Season 2, and it's really weird walking so slow now. And yeah, I need to find some clay, but I don't know how easy that's going to be. Because this ocean goes pretty deep. In fact, there's some gravel there. Oh, and some clay too. Okay, so that's a little bit of gravel. I think I'm one gravel short though. So I'll just collect up this clay. Hopefully there's going to be some gravel lying around. I'm hoping there is. It looks a bit like gravel from when you're quite high up. Or dirt sometimes. You know what, guys, I will be right back. It looks like I'm going to have to go and find a little bit of gravel and a few other minerals. So I will be back. Okay guys, we're back, and I've actually got some algae as well actually, and also I got a piece of flint. I'm just gonna stick my flint in there, because why not? And now I'm gonna need to create. I did actually find some more gravel under the ocean, which is pretty nice. There you go. So I've now got myself some binder composite, and I actually need to smelt this up into conduit binders. And you know, I'm just gonna stick that in there. And also I need something called conductive iron. And conductive iron is, I believe it's redstone iron smelted in a furnace. So let's just get 3 of these guys. And let's get some iron ingots. Do we have any iron ingots, or do I need to go and find some? The thing is, you do get plenty of this. You get more when you smelt the binder composite. You get more back from it. So you know, I think I'm actually gonna have to go ahead and find myself some more iron underground. It looks like I'm a little bit low, and I will be right back once I've finished mining ahead to find some more iron. But guys, before I do pause the recording here though, I just want to say that you can find what I just mined there was dense ore, and it actually comes from a mod called dense ores, quite frankly. And what you can do, it's basically, you can get it in like redstone, lapis, iron, gold, I don't know about diamond, and it basically, when you mine it, it can yield maybe 2 to 3 of that ore, so I can maybe get 3 iron ore from that. Which, if you ask me, isn't too bad, to be honest. I do quite like the mod. It definitely makes mining a little bit easier to do. It's kind of annoying when you don't find any ores at all. So I will be right back once I've found some iron. Okay guys, so in the alloy smelter you actually can do this to actually combine 2 metals to actually make 1. Now, they require 10,000 RF each. Crazy guys, right? But what I can do with this is actually make the conductive iron which I wanted to make. Now I have some conduit binders back in here, so I'm going to need, what, 6 conduit binders? I can see we've got some conductive iron here, and these guys are obviously generating power. Now the thing is, we've got a nice bank of generators here, although my pick did break, so I'm going to need to make another one. Any certus quartz lying around? Yeah, plenty. Certus quartz picks aren't... In fact, you know what, actually? I've got the resources to make one, and I've been thinking, why do I just not make a diamond one? Because I believe I was actually in a cave mining, and I got myself one of these guys, so I thought, you know, why don't I use it? Where's that conductive iron then? Oh yeah, but when it's using it, it does actually use the thing, and you can't actually see it in the actual thing. So as you can see, I can't actually see my... in fact, you know, I'm actually just going to put these guys one block in the floor, actually. You know, I've actually realised this might not be a good idea. Am I losing all my... Oh, they do actually keep their stored power. I did not know that, actually. What I want to do is I want to put this bank of generators in the floor, so I think it just might... Well, one block lower, not necessarily in the floor, but... And then it looks like the other two generators are there. I think this might be able to generate some more power. So if I just seal these guys up, I'm just gonna put maybe what, 4 in each one, maybe. And have we made up? Yeah, here we go. So I've got all of our conductive iron now. So what I can do is actually make one of these guys some energy conduits from Ender.io. Now if I just break these two guys, place them down here, they don't have any RF stored, which we can easily remedy, but what I can actually do is actually hook these guys up with the conduit. Now, I'm one shot, this is a bit of a pain, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this generator and plug him in there. There we go. So now I have a bank of generators, which in all their power looks like it's going to be extracted and put into these guys via this conduit. I think it's only 640 RF per tick can actually pass through, so they can't transfer the power too quick, but yeah, definitely if these machines are running. So let's say I got myself some shiny ore, some aluminium, some other things. I'll just put this back into furnace mode and tell it to pull and push from that side. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully what should happen is, while these guys are both running, they're not going to lose any power. Yeah, here we go. So they're both near enough maxed out. There we go. And we're not actually losing power from these generators. They're sitting at a steady rate. So they're neither losing power nor gaining power, which is exactly what I wanted them to do. And, you know, I figured, what if they do that? It means we're not really going to have to worry about power. And these guys, as I said, they're just super efficient, so we won't have to worry about power problems, well, us losing power anymore, because this system is basically self-sufficient now. Besides me putting the coal in here every now and again, I don't really get to worry about us, you know, having power problems too much now. The only thing I really need now is an energy cell. Energy. Okay guys, so what I want to do is actually work on a capacitor bank, and this guy stores RF power. It can store, it actually goes up into a multi-block, and it can store 5 million RF. Pretty crazy, right? But I figured it would be the best route to go on early game, and it requires some electrical steel, a block of redstone, and some double-layered capacitors, which are energetic alloy, which actually require glowstone. Now that's pretty crazy. Now, I don't know if there actually is a recipe for glowstone. There might actually be one. So it requires a lacerator. Is there any other way I can macerate these pneumatic craft seeds? Scrap box, pulverizer, mana infusion, sag mill, beeper. Yeah, I don't think there really is any easy way I can actually get glowstone without actually going to the nether. Now, I'm like sort of prepared, but all I need really is something that will actually allow me to go there. And I believe I need some obsidian. Now there's a few little ways I can get some obsidian. I can use, you know, I can use something like an igneous extruder, but I believe the best and most efficient way to really get it would actually be to go ahead and go down to some lava. And I actually saw some lava down in a ravine that I was near when I was actually mining. So here we go, let's wait for a little bit of this iron to smelt up. I can see these guys are building up a nice little internal buffer of power which we're going to be able to utilise. And I believe I've done all my ores. I don't think I've got any more ore besides yellorium. But I didn't really figure that it's really worth doing yellorium at this sort of early game stage. Here we go. So all I need to do now is just get some water. And water isn't too difficult to get. I just need to go down to the ocean down here. Was this a cave? Or was this just a... Oh, okay, I know what this is. This is where we were before. Because for some reason my house sort of loops into this cave. It's like it does a complete 360 round. So it's a little bit weird to be honest, but you know, it's fine. So I'm now just gonna get some of this water real quick and bring it back to the base. And, you know, I'm actually gonna make an infinite water source somewhere. I think I'm gonna make it here. Doesn't look too bad. So I'm just gonna put water there. And in the other square, get out of here, spider. Don't want you poking around here. Now, which is the quickest water source? Well, there's water over here, which I won't be able to use as well. Yeah, let's get water from there. A little nibble on an apple. And let's go back to the base then, guys. We just need to basically make this infinite water source. Then we're gonna use this, and now we don't have to go all the way out well into the distance to actually get water now. And hopefully, yeah, so while we're gone, I'm hoping these ores will begin to smelt up, so we'll get our aluminium going and our you know, well, quite a lot of aluminium dust. I don't think I'll be running out soon, but I could use that Tinker smeltery that I got, but you know, I'd rather have it in ingots as opposed to have to go through the other process. But definitely we are going to need, you know, we're going to need to do all this. But we are going to also need some more obsidian, because what I'm going to need to make is a pickaxe made out of alumite, because to make the top tier pickaxe, which is made out of manuline, which is the highest mining level out of all the tools, we're gonna need some. We're gonna need to make some an alumite, because you need to basically get ardite and cobalt, and they're found in the nether. They're like nether ores. So if you've seen those blue and yellow ores in the nether, that's cobalt and ardite, and those can only be mined with an alumite pick, at least to my knowledge, anyways. And even like a diamond one or an obsidian pick, even they can't mine it. It has to be alumite. It's the only tool in Tinker that has the high enough mining level to mine it. And that requires some aluminium, some iron, and some obsidian to make the alloy in the smelter. I don't know if you can do it with Ender IO stuff. I mean, you might be able to, but I'm not 100% sure. While I'm here though, I might as well collect some other ores. Although we have like, God knows how much ferrous we've got. We've just got a crazy amount. And is that really all the lava that was in here? I'm sure there was more. Apparently not. So guys, I'll be right back once I've found something that may look like a lava pool that I will be able to use and make obsidian with. Whoa, that's awesome lapis actually. You know, I think, yeah, let's go around here and get this lapis. So I will be right back, guys. Okay guys, so while I was mining, I've actually found some more diamonds. That's weird, I've just got the diamond achievement again. I've already found diamonds, And I get another diamond achievement. Why not? With the achievement screen seems to be really buggy for me, and it will give me achievements that have like, it won't give me achievements when I mine them before, but when I get them again, then it suddenly decides, hey, you can have the achievement now. So it's a little bit weird. So I will be right back again, guys. I just want to show you that I found more diamonds down in this little ravine here. I just want to say that episode, what is this? Is this I thought that was like maybe Skystone or something from Applied Logistics. But lapis is definitely going to be helpful in a later game when we get some tinkers, because we can actually put fortune on our tools with lapis. It's really, really cool. So I'm just going to keep mining, guys. And is this a bit of a lava lake situation going on here? Yeah, I might be able to utilise this to actually make obsidian. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So if I just do that, make some obsidian. The only thing I've got to look out for is lava being underneath the obsidian. So if I do that, is there any more lava? No, it should be in the clear. I've never liked mining obsidian like the old-fashioned vanilla way. I've always hated doing it because I've always been scared about what's on the other side. For example, that. See, I don't know how I want to dig this lava, or this obsidian I should say. Is there any lava around here? Yeah guys, I'll try and figure out a way to do this, and I will be right back. Well guys, this Skelly just dropped his bow, and I've now got a bow with power 1. Not bad, right? But I am on 1.5 hearts, and the lava downstairs was a little bit of a pain. So I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I'm just going to try and maybe utilise this lava. So I'll just put a source block there. Initially I use that to try and save myself, and hopefully I won't die here. I'll just try and get the water that's up here, and come on, there it is. Because I did actually lose my water for some reason, just randomly. I think the lava got rid of it somehow, which is a bit weird. So I will be right back, guys, once I've got some of this obsidian. I might actually be able to get from here. If I just do that, hopefully there's not going to be any underneath. Yeah, here we go. This looks like a good spot to get some obsidian. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys. So I've been in my mining trip, deposited all my ores and whatnot in here. I'm just getting them all processed. And I'm pretty hungry, so I've actually had to go and get some steak. I thought I should have some in my chest for it to smelt it up. Ah, much better. So I went and collected myself some obsidian. I didn't actually look at how many I had, but luckily I turned out to have 10. The exact amount to make a nether portal. And where am I going to put this guy? You know, I think I'm going to put him about here. Doesn't look too bad, right? Stick the last one there. Perfect. Whoa, what's happened to my game, guys? You know what, guys? That was weird. I just had a terrible lag spike then. So I'm gonna keep this on me just in case I need it. It's in the nether. You never know if a gaseous comes along just to choose me. But guys, incoming lag spike. I'm just need to generate some of the terrain. Where have we spawned? So you've spawned 4 right on the edge of a, you know. So this is what I was talking about. This is harvest level cobalt. Only Illumite has a harvest level of that. Oh yeah, and cobalt and manual and anything really above that. But we can't actually harvest that yet at all, because we don't actually have it. So I need to just go around here and look for some glowstone. Now there's loads of it. Is that another fortress over there? No, but I basically need to find a cluster of glowstone. It's very dark in here, though, I've got to say. So I'm just gonna go and waypoint this portal here, and you know, I'll be back, guys, once I've found some glowstone. Okay, guys, so I think I found a bit of a weird looking ghast over here. I believe that's actually a ghast with a wither hat on, and I can see and I looked at that, and I thought that was a wither. Return to the sender. Cool. Did that actually give me a hat? Cool, a wither boss hat. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, is there a wither sneaking up on me? But no, apparently it's just a ghast, which when a ghast has a hat on it just looks ridiculously huge, and it kind of looks a bit like a wither. But I'm happy with my party hat. Sure, it doesn't give me any armor protection, but you know, it's fine. I'm pretty worried though. I'm on 2 hearts and a 1.5 hunger. I need to get back to the portal, so I'm not even going to bother aggroing these zombie pigmen. Otherwise, I'm going to be in deep, deep trouble. Let's just hope I can get out of here. That steak didn't last very long at all, though. So that was pretty terrible. But now at least I can go back to the overworld, and I'll see you guys on the other side. And guys, I found a lot of these ash blocks, and apparently you can do this. Just turn them into blocks of coal. My shovel did actually run out of durability, but as you can see, I can do this and turn all these ashes into coal. Cool. So at least I'm making use out of them. Now I'm going to take, I need to stop this guy from actually inputting or whatever from there. I'm going to take this aluminium out, put it in there. This guy though still has some ores to actually process though. And I need, what? 3 glowstone. I believe, was it 3 gold? Well, it might have been 3 gold. So I need double layered capacitors. I need 4 of them. And so I need 8 of these energetic ingots. So we need 8 glowstone, 8 gold, and 8 redstone. So 8 of that. I'll take the redstone out of there. I should have some more though. Plenty of redstone. What's our gold though? Do we have any gold in here? Yeah, plenty. I'm now gonna put this on all smelting mode. And there we go. So, do we actually have any gold dust? Yeah, we've got 56 gold dust, so we're definitely going to run out of that in a while. But food looks like it's going to be a little bit of an issue. I'm getting pretty hungry. So I might have to make some kind of an animal farm, or maybe a wheat farm, or a potato farm or something. But you know, I think I actually have some potatoes. Do I have some potatoes? I think I do, yeah. I've got, I'll just smelt up 16. Wow, you can smelt coal? That's a bit weird, I didn't realise you could do that. So, this guy, I believe is outputting all of his energetic ingots into there. You know, I've realised I need to make some basic capacitors though, to actually make it, and that'll require, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, definitely a good few of those, so I need... I know this episode is going to sort of overrun a little bit, but, you know, it's fine. So I'll take those. Do we have any copper ingots? Yep, we definitely should have some of those. Yep. So now I should be able to make a basic capacitor. How many do I need? I think I need 16? Oh no, actually 8. Oh, we're out of nuggets. That's terrible. Let's withdraw another 3 ingots. In fact, you know, I'm gonna take 2. Okay, we're back, and I now have got my actual copper ingots, some redstone, whatever. So I'm just gonna put these guys back. So I've got some basic capacitors, and that's what's needed to make the double layered ones. But I also need some coal powder, and yeah, that's really all I need. So I need some coal. In fact, you know, I think I need some more actually. I think I need maybe that much. I don't believe I actually have any flint anywhere. Any flint? So I've got an iron ingot in there. That iron ingot should be in the output chest for this. So we're actually doing some tin dust. This machine's definitely got its work cut out for it because you know, it's got a lot of stuff to do. I probably could do with doing some sand as well actually, because sand I believe is what you use to make silicon. That's so it doesn't just completely despawn the sand when you cycle it. I'm sure I thought it did, but it doesn't. You know, I've got a lot of XP, and I probably need somewhere to actually store the XP, but that'll come in a later episode. So we got our coal powder, yes we have. And now I should be able to make, if I just get this guy, some double layered capacitors. And Now you also can use these guys in these machines to actually make them more efficient. And looks like our game's crashed, guys. So thank you for watching, and we'll finish up what we're doing next episode, and take it easy.